Alright, next one, x is greater than some number or less than some number is going to be a vertical line. Now it's actually going to be this vertical line. It's going to be solid. And then this one, I'm going to subtract the 5x from both sides. I am going to divide by a -2. Remember that sign will flip since I'm dividing by a negative. 5 halves, negative divided by a negative is a positive. This will be a -2. Y-intercept here. Rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over 2. Connect those. This one is non-inclusive, so like that. And now the shading, and the shading is everything. Now the above and below for your y doesn't quite work when you got a vertical line because there's no above and below, but greater than in the x-axis. As we go greater than, we go to the right. So we're going to get shading over here. So here's another way to do it. Think of it as I've got this region and this region as my two possible answers because it has to be from the vertical line on this side. So then this one here, y is greater than, above this line, above that line is going to be here. Region 1 is our answer, so instead of just showing you the overlap, I'll show you this. And remember that this goes infinitely far, so it isn't just that little sliver, but you know, infinitely far that way. It'll get wider and wider as you go up. Greater than or less than or equal to 10. I don't have enough room here, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8, 9, 10. I know it's not quite right, but up here at 10, it is less than. It's solid, so it's everything down here. That's not the interesting part. Let's put in this one. It's an absolute value graph. It's going to be V-shaped. It is going to open up. It is going to go to the right. So start at the origin, go to the right 5, go up 2. It's solid. It has something like a slope of 1 in one direction. So it looks like this. It keeps going. Both of these are solid. So it's going to go like this. And the neat thing about this is it's larger than this. So that's going to be above. So that's going to be here. But less than the horizontal line. So my answer, the shaded region, is going to be this. Got a neat little triangle shape. This truly is a triangle because it's an absolute value that's completely bounded by a horizontal line. Okay, one more. I'm going to show you one that has no solution and explain why. We've seen that with systems of equations, if the lines are parallel, it has no solution. We've also seen in this section, in this video, or the previous video, that if you had parallel lines, you could still get a solution. Well, here's one where it's going to be a little bit different. The top equation, subtract x from both sides, and we get y is greater than -x plus 3. So the slope is -1. Non-inclusive. Looks like this. I'll deal with the shading later. So for this bottom equation, subtract 2 from both sides, and I get y is less than -x minus 2. Same slope, so they're going to be parallel. This one has a y-intercept of -2. So again, I'll deal with the shading later. Now this one is shaded below, so its shading is over here. And this one is shaded above, so its shading is over here. And remember that where the shading intersects is the solution, and they never do. So if you have parallel lines, you could still get no solution if the shading goes in the opposite direction. All right, that's it. Go do some practice problems.